Firstly, Brad, talk to us about your journey with this group over the last 18 months.
Yeah, the journey's been great. We first assembled this side about 18 months ago, and we've had one or two domestic camps and also some international experience. This group won the AFF last year in Indonesia, which was a fantastic achievement. And now, after qualifying for this Asian Cup, we're really looking forward to this experience.
And can you give us some insight in sort of the planning and top-line strategy that has gone into the program and how it's progressively sort of built towards this tournament?
Yeah, we're continually building and progressing with the group. There's been a few changes in the playing group from time to time with the individuals for various reasons, whether it be performance or we've had a few injuries along the way, and at times some of the European clubs in particular haven't released their players for the Joey's activity, but I feel that we've built well, and leading into this tournament the preparation's been great so far, and we're really looking forward to the first game.
And you've had some good results, like you mentioned, winning couple of those tournaments. It must give the team a lot of confidence that at their best they're a difficult proposition for any opposition.
Yeah, I have huge belief in this group. The AFF performance was great. We had the hat-trick tournament in UAE last year, which was another fantastic international experience. But at the end of the day, we understand that there's no easy games, and we have a very tough group here with the likes of Japan, who have been champions of Asia. UAE is one of the best teams in the Middle East, and also Vietnam is one of the best teams in Southeast Asia. So, we're under no illusion as to the challenge that we face, but we're really looking forward to it.
And also, Brad, the immediate preparation, what's that been like for this tournament, and how much has the pre-training camp in ABBA sort of helped the team acclimatise to the conditions?
Yeah, we had 8 or 9 days in ABBA leading into the tournament, which I felt was hugely beneficial to the group. We managed to have 3 lead-up matches into this, where players are able to get minutes into their legs, get that experience, get that exposure against some tough opposition. So I believe that's put us in good stead for the opening match against Vietnam, and that's what we're looking forward to.
And you set goals as a group from early on in the cycle. How do you approach this Asian Cup, and in the context of World Cup qualification, what are some of those objectives that you've set the team?
Yeah, we've always looked at being successful in whatever tournament we take part in, and that started way back in the AFF, and it was fantastic for the group to achieve that. International tournament in UAE last month with the likes of Saudi Arabia, Oman and South Korea was a fantastic experience. So I felt that we've progressed and built nicely with the group, and of course going to this Asian Cup, I believe everybody wants to qualify for the World Cup first and foremost, but we definitely want to go deep into the tournament and emulate what our under-20s squad did recently by winning the under-20s Asian Cup. This group really has that desire to emulate that and do similar.
Yeah, you touched on the 20s. That must give a lot of confidence of what you can achieve, and how is it, I guess, quite inspiring to see, and do you think that'll help motivate the boys as like an extra push?
Yeah, I believe it was great, and this whole group, the playing group, have taken note of that and watched them with great interest, and it tells me that we're doing something right with the Australian development pathways, and this group is the next phase, if you like, of under 20s and then 23s and Socceroos, and these are things that we're always aspiring to. So it really illustrates that these things are achievable, and again, with the belief in this group and the desire that they have, I believe that we can really go deep into this tournament and hopefully achieve the same.
Yeah, and you mentioned the talent, particularly through the youth levels of Australia. Your squad in particular has quite a few, and there's even a few that have got some senior minutes already at such a young age. How much do you think that involvement with an international tournament of this calibre can assist them and their development?
Yeah, I think it helps greatly if the players are getting football exposure to senior football. We do have a handful of players that have had a taste of A-League and some a taste of senior football in NPL levels and so forth. So I think that's really put us in good stead for this tournament and the challenges that we face against some tough opposition.